the Patriot Concern News Network, the Patriot Concern News Tea Party Network, what we do is we alert you, we inform you, we educate. That's what we do. We alert, we inform, and we educate. That's what we have to do. We have to inform, educate, and alert. That's what we do here. That's all we're doing.
Right.
We're not attacking anybody. We're giving you the news. Then we're not giving you our opinion. We're giving you what's taking place, what your options are,
Right.
what you can do to keep yourself safe, what are the areas that's going to bring jobs into. If you're concerned about a job market, I'm giving you the information out there. You can disagree with it. You can agree with it. I'm just telling you the information that we are getting from, we're using, believe it or not, the sources that we're using is the National Review, not The Hill, not Fairfax News, not Fox News, the Wall Street Journal we're using, Newsmax we're using the National Review, and we're also using the Dishawatch and also the Examiner and American Spectator. That's all we're doing. Nothing else. All the Hill can go pound sand. The Bernhardt News can go pound sand. The Daily Beast can go pound sand. The Huffington Compost go ahead and pound sand. The New York Times, the Washington Herald, all these other stupid, idiotic ideologues. Go ahead and pound sand. Get them out of here. I mean, seriously, we're done. I am done with them. I have had it. I have had it, and that's the sources that we are using. Yeah, Cole's biased. Whatever you want to do, but these are the news facts. I mean, we're not even using the Blaze anymore either. We're not even using the Blaze. We're not even using the Right Scoop either. We're doing is using real authentic news that's been around for 20, 30 years. The National Review has been around for 20, 30 years now. National Review, since I was a kid. One thing too, I want to tell you something. In 2012, we've had Henry Kissinger on our program. He predicted all this, by the way, that we would get Trumpy in 2016. He predicted this, and we dated Henry Kissinger before. He posted it up 4 years ago. Everything, because this is what he predicted, and this is in 1976 when that was when Gerald Ford was running. Remember Gerald Ford, and then Ronald Reagan. Remember Gerald Ford 76. What happened to Gerald Ford? He was weak. He was weak. He was not strong enough. He was a rhino. Just like Bob Dole was a rhino. He still is, by the way. He's 93. Bob Dole. And, Gerald Ford was not a true conservative. This is why Ronald Reagan came in there and straightened everything out in 1980. Ted Cruz is going to do that. Donald Trump is going to be like a Benedict Arnold, like he is Benedict Arnold, but he's like Gerald Ford in that respect, a weak president. I'm telling you, that's what we got. We got a weak president for a candidate right now. We really do. Go ahead, Victoria.
All right. So we talk about how our news gets out there, and I'm telling you, you and I are what the mainstream media fears. Did you know this story on the former Fox News commentator sentenced to prison?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Adrian Banderas. Right. Yeah, I heard about that.
So here's the part. So this guy appears on Fox News as a guest terrorism analyst.
Okay.
He got sentenced to 33 months in prison on Friday as he fraudulently claimed to have been a CIA agent for decades. His name is Wayne Simmons of Annapolis, Maryland. He was sentenced in the United States District Court in Alexandria, Virginia. They say he's a fraud. He has no military or intelligence background or any skills relevant to the position he attained through his course. fraud. Time as he appeared on Fox News. Wow. And wow. He has been an unpaid guest analyst on terrorism since 2002.
Don't say Fox News. What you say is Fairfax News. They call it Fox News, Fairfax News. That's what they call it now. Fairfax News. Fairfax. F-A-R-F-A-X. Fairfax News. Fairfax News is what you call it.
Wow.
Fairfax News. What you call it?
Instead of working for the CIA, his jobs were nightclub doorman, a bookie, a manager by the rent by the hour, hot tub business, a mortgage broker, and a defensive back for the National Football League's New Orleans Saints.
Also, don't forget it was on News Buzz too as well. Remember, he was on News Buzz as well as Fairfax News. News Buzz. Now, it gives you an idea. It gives you an idea of what's really going on over Fairfax News, doesn't it?
Guilty. He defrauded the government in 2008 when he got work as a team leader in an army program. And then again in 2010, he was deployed to Afghanistan as an intelligence advisor.
Oh, great.
Stupid.
Unbelievable.
Our way.
How in the hell did he get in that position when he's got all that against him? How in the hell did he get in that position where he's got all of that against him? I don't understand. And how come Fox News didn't? How come Fairfax News didn't?
He also admitted an identified woman. He defrauded her at $125,000 in a bogus real estate investment.
Damn.
He was arrested. He was in possession of 2 firearms, which he was barred from having because of prior felonies, including a state conviction and 2 federal firearms violations. How can Mark? Are you serious? They will not listen to a word that you and I say, but yet somebody with this garbage. I don't get it. I do not. How did you not check this guy out and see this? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Where's the background check on his bonehead? By the way, how can they do it?
What was it? Where was the background check on that?
Right, that slipped by. Exactly. If you and I did that, we wouldn't even have a paycheck.
We're not kidding. That's what I'm sitting here going like, how the hell did this happen?
Right.
I don't understand. Wow.
I don't know my country.
And I didn't make this up. This is a world news story off of Reuters.
Yeah. Well, Reuters is. Well, sometimes Reuters is good. I swing the door both ways on Reuters because Reuters does tabloids they report athletes doing drugs like TMZ does. If I want to do like Reuters, if I want to hear tabloids, I would go to Entertainment Tonight or Extra. Oh, and speaking of Extra and Entertainment Tonight, did you know Gretchen Carlson is suing Fox News now? You know that, right? For harassment. You know that, right?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Gretchen Carlson is suing Fox News for harassment, her former boss. You go look that up on, go to YouTube, type in Gretchen Carlson, and it'll be, Inside Edition. Look that up because it's very interesting. It gives you an insight of what's really going on at Fairfax News, what I call Fox News now, Fairfax News. And did you know Sean Hannity's selling his $15 million Rhode Island his home in Rhode Island in New York, up in Winchester, I think. No, up in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York. He's selling his $15 million mansion right now. It's up for sale right now in real estate.
Wow.
He's selling it. So it gives you an idea where Fairfax News is going right now.
Mark, you know what? All coming, it is. I know, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely outrageous.
I turned on last night. I went to Fox, and I have to say, I was a loyal Fox listener for a long time.
Not anymore.
And then as it happening, they lost me quite a while ago. But last night, I'm sitting watching